You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay, won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feeling it up on down, coming for the, coming for the. Coming for the throne. Coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility.
Hello there.
Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. Storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it up on down, coming for the, coming for the.
Hello there.
Coming for the throne. Coming for the throne. If we are one grain of sand in the middle of the ocean, can you try to understand how a touch can cause explosions? Rise up. I'm too great to be landed. Rise up. We're too great to be standing.
They ain't never gonna stop us, fly man, I'm like choppers, better cook those risks, cold blood in my fists, we fire starters, one out of a million will reach those heights, always had a feeling that I won't deny that work, never could toss, look in my eyes, I'm on the rocks, rise. Rise, cutting my size, trying to make sense of it all comprised. Your eyes, been in these skies. I was stuck down, feeling paralyzed, but I'm up now. We all too late to fall. Yeah, anyone coming, I'ma lift them all. Never look down when there's risk involved. I got guts, got a lot, I gotta wish it all. Ain't got no feelings, we just floating. Yeah, I'm that grain of sand that made it out the ocean. A couple milli now, I'm causing a commotion. I've been coasting, hear my name around the world like an explosion.
So rise up. Rise up.
要不啊？不。Hello. Okay, here we go. Hello. I'm here. Also, there's a Grim. What year is it? Hello. Hello. We have Demon as first. Congratulations, mad lad. Hello, Ari. Hello, Furrow. Hello, Graham. And we gotta hydrate. Definitely gotta hydrate. The ferret consumes its own tail. In a weird way. Hello, you. I am Dad. Wow. So well rested, let me tell you. I have the voice, right? I have a bit of the voice, right? It's fine. It's fine. Hello, Muffy. How you doing? But yeah, so we're gonna continue some nice Slay the Princess. Maybe even finish it. If not, if we do, I have some horror games short horror games we can play, or we can continue Oxenfree. Where the sleep at? No sleep till Brooklyn. In space, yeah. That happens. Can't wait to catch another 5 minutes of stream again. Yeah, I mean, you're here at the start, right? So it's probably gonna be at least 10, right? How is Grim, by the way? How's life treating you? Oh no, tech issue. Stream is over right away. Goodbye. Yeah. I'll make sure you catch more than 10. Wow. Yeah. So that means a Fowo Bowos is gonna go live then, right? That's the plan, right? I mean, I raid into Furrow on Wednesday, so that obviously means he's going live right now. Yeah, 12 hours of Bloodborne. Yep. Oh well. Right. Yeah. Well. Oh well. I guess I get to drop the kitties at the pool. Isn't that also a saying for pooping? I don't know. I don't know anymore. What is life? Okay. It is, yes. Yeah. We'll just go poop. Watch Furrow. That's fine. Furrow said he considered a 24-hour D&D Friday. Oh yeah? Is that so? Hello, Sassers. How you doing? I feel like Furrow is going to experience oops, all pain from his oops, all fit-pilled very soon. But you just fit. Nothing could go wrong with fit, right? He had the Euro beats, right? A poop. True. It's really the tagline for my streams. What? Man, goat poop, watch Furrow. That would be so good. That's it. That's the tagline. Let's go. 12 hours of Jones telling Furrow to top off. Yeah. I really like that too. I love too that it feels like whenever I watch Furo playing Bloodborne, right? Ever since the death counter came into play, right? I feel like I watch a bit, I have to go do something, right? I go do the thing, I come back, and it's raised by like 10. It's so good. But that's the experience, right? Smug Jones noises to not get one shot too. Doing okay, got a Ryu hug. Whoa, nice! Yeah, Ryu hugs do help. So help offset bad work day. Plus she delivered noodles. Ooh, delicious, delightful, wonderful. Amazing. You got the Ryu newts. Why not then? We'd both be producing the same quality. Yeah. May have died in one hit, but know that I had the stamina to dodge it, scrub. That's the power of oops, all fit build. Yeah. It's higher quality. God, nudes sound so good. You should get some nudes then. Everyone get some nudes. I will say, I tried to get pho the other day, and they just completely delivered me the wrong order. It was like, it was still noodles, but it was not pho, and I was disappointed. I mean, at least I got a refund for it, but you know. At least it was nudes in some form, you know? Adagio, how you doing? Hi. Yes, you should get some pho right now. Please. Please. I will enjoy them in spirit if you do. Nudes do sound awesome right now. Yeah. Some spicy ones for you. Ooh. Got a lot of food yesterday. Spicy nudes sound good. Yeah, I should do it. Problem is, the only ones I have are too spicy for today. What do you mean, too spicy? Yeah, everyone get pho. Everyone get noodles of their preferred style. I'm suggested the real good stuff. I'd be so hype. Doing okay? I'll go. The best. Yes! Perfection. I always loved local shop, you know? Man. Now I want. Maybe I'll try again for pho. Furo beats Orphan without getting hit. I said, hasn't fixed. I mean, I need bread to go with this, or my mouth will melt spicy, which I don't really care for when it's not cold there. Oh, is it not cold there? Could put some cheese in it. Because I know when I eat the fire noodles and stuff, putting some cheese in it's pretty good. Okay. No, we're back to Texas being weird, having spring temperatures in November. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, that's Texas. Whoosh. I'm sorry. It's nice and chill here. Fire noodles with craft singles. Yes, there are so many Asian noodles that are so much better with craft singles, like Shin ramen, the Shin black ramen and stuff like that with a craft single, and then egg. Delicious. Fucking hell, too much food here. Meffy, you should totally get some pho too. Do it. And an egg. Furo beats Orphan without getting hit. Yeah, just send Grim things with his permission. He's gonna be like, I don't know what to do with this. What are these raccoon feet pics? Speaking of pho, any professional opinions? I feel like we could give professional opinions of pho. It would turn out if I used deer bones to make the broth. Well, I guess I can't give an opinion about that because I feel like every time I've had deer, it's always been bad. you know? Like it's been so gamey. Like they didn't do stuff in time, so it's been so gamey. I don't really like. I can't say I hate deer meat because, you know, obviously stuff, but like I'm not a big fan of it so far. Pretty sure I have no restaurant near here. What is this quote near? That serves Vietnamese food. They're so good. That's a mistake on prep and guarantee. Yeah. I figure as much. I figure because it's so gamey. It has to be because, you know, the adrenaline in it, you know? Not moited fast enough, you know? But yeah. That's why it's like, you know, I just need to keep trying. Maybe someday. It's like lamb, right? Lamb has a distinct taste to it, right? And for the longest time, I thought I didn't like lamb, right? It's just, I feel like, I like it certain ways, I will say, you know? Like, the Middle Eastern way of, various ways of cooking lamb, I really like, especially all the the charred, grilled, all that stuff. Delicious. Yeah, gyros and stuff. But I don't like, what's the method? Where they just kind of cook it and then they serve it with like mint jelly and stuff. I'm not a fan of that method. I'm not a fan of the mint jelly, and I don't think it, for me personally, enhances anything for me with the meat. Only food I like better than gyros is lasagna. Nice. Actually, I haven't had lasagna in a long time. Maybe I should put one together at some point. It is a bit of prep since I had to make sauce and everything first, but I mean, you know, feed yourself for a while with that. Near as in the nearest civilization, which alone is... it's trying to... Burp wants to come up. I'm drinking a soda, so it's just burpees, apparently. Not the other kind of burpees. It's 30 minutes by car. Wow. So what kind of food do you have near you, Mifinian? Calling you by your government name again for some reason. I have no idea why I keep flip-flopping with that. Claire, hi, how you doing? Are we excited for escape room game on Friday? More escape room simulator? A whole tray of lasagna never lasts me 2 days. That's fair. My mom makes a really good, very basic lasagna. I mean, sometimes the basic is the best, you know? If you go too far, like, it's maybe too much, you know? Especially, like, mom food, right? That's the best. It doesn't even have to be complicated, it's so good. Yeah, full legal names only. Which makes it for me, I just can't stop eating. I mean, yeah. I dig that. I know that. Yeah. Perfect. Just messaged back. Oh, excited. Well, joke's on you. My name is already Claire. So, ha! Yeah. Cause I'm Kellen H. Drothus, according to Claire. Kellen Heckin Drothus. Should I make it a stream? I was just gonna like stream, or I was just gonna like play on Claire's stream, right? Put all that stress on Claire, right? Is on your birth certificate, yeah. Quick sum on Photoshop. More streams, more better. Are we doing that? Is that gonna be a thing? Should I make this a stream too? You gotta see my perspective of me sitting in the corner poking at things with a stick that is apparently a red herring. Like in VRC escape room where I just had that staff the whole time. I'm like, where does this go? And it ended up going to nothing. Absolutely nothing. I helped none in that escape room. can watch Claire. Yeah, that's true. They don't all need to. Yeah, see, this is what I was thinking. Only Claire and Furrow need to stream. We'll just funnel everybody that way, right? Do I actually get to do a raid, or is it early? Are my hopes up for nothing? It is a bit early. It is a bit early of a stream. The only thing delivering here is kebab pizza near are some Greek or Chinese restaurants. Ah, okay. All right, all right. At least you get kebab and pizza, yeah? The staff was important for morale. Apparently. I mean, that staff is the nutcracker to my Pagan Peak VR escape room thing. I literally... at least I solved other things in the Pagan Peak thing. Even if the killer was just peeking through the window going like, okay, I don't know why we picked you, but to murder, but you know, whatever, I guess. Can't all be good. 5 a.m. Yakuza time? Yeah. Just a quick Makamo to wake you up. Yeah, in the morning. I died too sneaky to make it. See, what you do, Jones, right, is you just start streaming late night, early morning, right? When you're usually working out, right? Just start streaming. You'll be fine. Don't think about it. Hit go live. Germany, I can kebab anywhere. Everywhere. There isn't a city without one. That's fair. But I mean, you know, it's a staple, but it's delicious, I'm sure. Yeah, don't think, just stream. That's what my motto is. Furrow's motto is watch Furrow, go poop. Or wait, go poop, watch Furrow? Yeah, that's the one. You don't understand. It's changed my life. I went to Spain once and they were everywhere. Yes. It's not. Just make everything pre-recorded. GG easy, yeah. That's what the assassin does. Yeah, just pre-record everything, right? No interaction. Or pretend interaction, right? Can you imagine? Can you imagine trying to pre-record stuff and then just pretending to react to chat? Like, oh, chat said something sussy. Yeah, such consistently high quality. Yeah. Predicting the chat. Text prediction, literally. I don't know how he does it. I know, right? It's assassin thing, right? We gotta learn. We have so much to learn from him. All right, we're gonna continue Slay the Princess. Surely we don't have that much more with this, right? Maybe. I don't know how many rounds we're going before it happened. But it's so much fun. I'm enjoying it. I know that they said, I think they said this game was like 2.5, but we went a whole ass stream. So I don't know. The average playtime never quite works out for me. It's really good kebab in here. They put glaze sauce on it. Ooh. That sounds delicious. Pictures next time? Lay the princess? I mean, I think right now we're on smitten, so maybe. Can't give away all my secrets, but the first step is bread. That's a good first step. Bread is a good first step. Gonna dip for the game. Oh, too spooky. Oh no, okay. But it was good talking to you. It was good talking to you, Adagio. Yeah. Vulpix. Delightful. Perfection. Thank you. Yeah, avoid all swoopy. I should go back to making spoopies a certain day of the week, huh? Because I think we were like kind of doing. I don't remember what my schedule says. I think it was Tuesday was going to be general horror, and then Wednesday was like catch up on random thing. Thursday was going to be VR, something like that. Something like that. Eventually, I'm gonna run into the Yoru problem of no spoopy game. No more. We played it all. I guess if it really comes down to it, I could be big brave and go into survival horror. Just a quick Resident Evil and to hurt my soul. Of course, it didn't rate it. This is fine. Yeah, play them all? Oh well. I think I can feel sneaky neurons activating saying that. Play them all. Begin the Kel Fortnite arc. Oh no. I will say at points I was kind of interested in wanting to learn how to play Apex. But I don't know. It's a lot of pressure for a 3-man, huh? I used to Overwatch. People carry me, you know? Have a fishing stick will travel. To have yellow beam, blue beam, right? Or pee on things. Keller. Oh, okay. Keller. Redfield Drothus. But what? Hello, Fallen. How you doing? Talkies and stabbies. Gotta head to the doctor's. Great stream. Yay! Go be Grim! No disappointing anyone that way. Yeah, I gotta get Jones carry. This carry is spray and pray. I mean, that's what I normally do. I mean, technically, I have 100% accuracy. You just don't know what I'm firing at. The intent to murder is there, so 100% accuracy. Sneaky thinking it's Kel doing RE2, but actually it's just the Kel Claire ship. Bye, goodbye. Have a good eye doctor time. Hopefully they don't have to dilate your eyes. Yeah, that was almost a whole 20 minutes. Yeah. Doing all right. Good. 30% of the time, I hit all the time. Yeah, exactly. One shot, one kill. No. I have hit some pretty good shots as when I did Mystery Heroes as Widowmaker, and then people are like, "Oh, she actually knows what she's doing. We need to take her out." Like, and then I'm like, "Yay! People paid attention to me." I don't know what I'm saying anymore. We're starting the game. I don't know anymore. A new record. It was good seeing you, Grim. What is? Are there good times for you? I am open to listening to availability things if I need to adjust things here and there. It doesn't have to be always this time, but I was trying to be consistent, right? Consistent time. Let's aim for even greater heights in the future, Grim. Yeah, we will move mountains for Grim, you know? Catch a grenade for you. Okay. You don't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Oh, I forgot. We're at the end of this part. Okay. Well, We were smitten for a bit.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Isn't it enough that we have to shift for summertime? I said shift, not shit. It's fine. This is the end for you. And for me, it's gonna be okay. Just trust me. I've been here before, and you were so scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Hey yo, you shit with that ass? Pew 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 pew.
Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. It's I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay. Yeah, I'll see you on the other side. Goodbye.
If you say so, we'll trust you. She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
But it doesn't help that I've been catching up on recent season of What We Do in the Shadows. So it's just Laszlo voice the whole time. That's all this is. Have a nice wank in the greenhouse. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Oh, the decay. You're withered. I'm withered? What? What happened? You withered. What happened? You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. I can't trim my nails, they're for the scritchies. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
Half power scritch, yeah.
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. How can you stand to be a contradiction? It doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse? I love that contradictions don't exist. What? Use that one.
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
There are scritchy nails and there are trim your grass nails. Suddenly she just stops existing. Like, oh no, If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what about. That's a Tim. That's a Furrow answer right there. Hurting you makes me like you more. Yeah, exactly. Jones knows. Jones knows. Perfect. No, not really. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you. I have no opinion one way or another on that matter. I just want it all to stop. Yes, you're torturing me and I hate it. I think I hate you. Whoa, okay. We've got the lore. Let's do. We were kind of leaning towards Furrow answers, right?
It says that your is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
Is that really? Are you sure? What do you think of this vessel? So planning killing once we're done. No, at the end of this, I'm gonna kill you, right? What happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me.
Compassion. Princess Red Flags, hello. Lady's just gonna zoom right past those flags. Just gonna make a nice cape, right? For the princess, right?
Perhaps this will change when our work is done. This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose. And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle.
Yeah, my
There are
waters
no
flow.
words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it. As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit, even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Really is calm, yeah. Oh, I know Javi already posted the thing about Chucky being in DBD. What do people think about that? Just a little shorty ready to stib. I figured it was going to be Chucky, judging by the teaser. And I think it's really funny that IGN posted the article before DBD made their announcement. It kind of makes me wonder, like, did they get the time wrong to post that article? I have no idea. As long as it contains nothing from Seed of Chucky. Another small killer is probably gonna jump scare my ass so bad. Yeah, I feel like... Listen to my idea here. We should get Nuggy, the Chucky DLC, right? It'll be like a real life simulation, right? Whenever we meet up with her, just stib. Small stib. Just scampering around, you know? Be good. I would appreciate if he didn't have a third-person camera too. Yeah, that's true. But can you imagine if he didn't have? Because like, does he have a third-person camera? I guess because he's so short, right? Because I will say that I got super lost trying to do twins at points with Victor. Protect you, Jonesy. If you aren't at least Mr. X size, I have no power to perceive you. Not the red hair. Floor cam sounds pretty good. Protect you by running into the locker over and over by in a little gameplay thing. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, like, cause I know like they were trying to say like part of the whole thing is killers having to be in first person, right? Because that's part of their thing, right? So like now it's making me thinking Chucky with Shadowborn. How much is he gonna see? How much is he gonna perceive? finished.
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me.
Hopefully there's 2 lockers next to each other. It will throw Kill off so much if we did that. She snuck about us, I was gonna say. Yeah, see the world? Chucky will be like, I can show you the world. Shining, shimmering, splendid.
I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
What is she gonna look like after this? I know she's really handsy and she keeps getting add-ons, right? Sort of.
If that remains your choice when all is said and done, then you may try. But know that I do not wish you harm, even if you attempt to destroy me. I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
Oh, we have a relationship. So you're saying there's a chance. Video about him. Mori power perks and general showcase. Him picking people up look weird. How does he pick people up? I guess like we've asked her this before, and she's kind of given us a pretty neutral answer still. So I'm gonna go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. I mean, there's so many shades of red though. Red flag is officially wedged in the door. Got loving vessel. Bring the
You're on
damsel
a
to her.
path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
End of the world. Okay, so this I thought caused the smitten voice, right? Okay, maybe. So I thought we've already used all these answers. I don't know what prompts us to go to each thing though. Maybe it's this one? But I feel like that led to cold, wasn't it? This flags could mean all sorts of things. All kinds of things. Picks the person up, and I suppose the entity picks him up. Both float in the air. Like, is the entity, like, just giving uppies for Chucky now? They're like, aw, you're so small. Let me help you. Mama entity helping out. They were pink flags or orange flags. People wouldn't call them red flags. Uh-huh. Can't actually remember which ones you've done other than the furrow ones.
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Yeah, we just keep going through the same.
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her. Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Do you have any evidence?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Have we actually stibbed her yet? No, we did, because we did the dead one, the ghosty one, right? So we full on did do that one, right? Okay, so
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
maybe if we just comply, maybe? Not argue at all, maybe?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
So obviously we've done these two options before.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi. Hell yeah, she is. Okay, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me. I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
She makes a compelling point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us. The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment,
You step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship. Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
So, the first playthrough, where we were talking to her and stuff, we didn't. Shit. We didn't have the knife the first time, right? Did we kill her? Like, what? I'm trying to remember that. Yeah, she seems cool. She didn't really answer our questions. No.
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful. At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
You're so dangerous, please.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Wow.
Like I
Just
said,
a hater, huh?
it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
Too long.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter.
We did this one.
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness,
Yeah.
or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do.
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Okay. So last time, I think we picked both getting you out of here because that led to the whole nom nom nom, right? Oh wait, no, she had the knife. We didn't have the knife that time. That's why she went nom nom nom. Right? Naga, hello. Okay, we're gonna do that.
You have to be kidding me. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
It's actually the worst. It was very surprising. I did not think she would just go for it, you know? Said to fall and tell me. Left it at that.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day.
Hello, Seven.
They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I'll be here.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
A grocery is nice. What's for dinner?
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Sure.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh.
Just the ooh eyes. Ooh eyes.
The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone. She pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet. She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered
Just
by
the
it.
same again.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Because the last time, though, she was doing the whole innocent bit, right? So maybe this one will be different? Maybe? I think?
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Because the last time she was like, ah, does this TP stab, you know.
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Yeah.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it. You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Yeah, slightly different.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I
Could be
literally
something
told
else
you that
too.
a second ago.
Yeah.
Don't forget what he did to us the last time around.
Wait.
I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth.
Wait.
There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying.
Because we had Cold, we had Smitten, we had... What else? Was the Skeptic one of them? Contrarian, that's what it was. Yeah, the sassy one. Okay, so Skeptic is new then, yeah?
I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
The masochistic one.
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. The absolute irony. Well, that's one way to put it, I guess. You really don't remember what happened last time, do you? You practically forced the princess to kill us. That doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd do, which is honestly all the more reason for you to not buy into whatever self-delusions the three of you are crafting. But this is a thought experiment, so I suppose I'll continue to give you the benefit of the doubt. If I did practically force the princess to kill you, it was probably for a good reason. Did you try and free her? Did you say something really mean to me? Because if I really did what you said I did, you probably deserved it. I'm a professional, after all.
He's so sassy now.
Sure you are. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? What a conveniently ambiguous group of things for her to ruin. For all we know, the princess left the cabin and never saw another soul. Oh, how I wish that were the case, but if the princess weren't a certain, inevitable threat to the world, the four of us wouldn't be here. And yet, here we are. You're talking in circles. No, I'm talking in facts. Just be quick about it. She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you. You haven't given us an ounce of proof. You do know that, right? What proof could you possibly ask for? Literally anything. Fine. Check your pockets.
Pockets. Leave your pockets unchecked.
You put your hands in your pockets and pull out an envelope with the words, "The Evidence," written across the front. Within, you find a note in your handwriting. It reads, "The princess will end the world if you don't stop her. This is an immutable truth."
It's a photo of the princess with the angry eyebrow stealing her hats in there. The pocket evidence.
That doesn't prove anything. How do we know you didn't just forge our handwriting? I wish I could tell you more, but there are some rules I have to follow for all our sakes. Please just trust that these rules are in place for a reason. I'm on your side. You mean you're on our side as long as we do what you tell us to? Exactly. Because you not doing what I tell you to do means you're putting the world at risk. I think we've got everything out of him we're gonna get. People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't...
You're being cagey. What are you?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just
Hey, let's go. How you doing?
overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to trust me here. Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but...
Okay,
Oh.
I already read that.
I didn't know we were special. Of course you're special. Why else would you be?
So special. So special.
Yes, right. We're here because we're special. Look, you're annoyed that you're here. I get it. I'm also annoyed that I'm here. But we're all in this together, and we're dealing with a bit of a ticking clock right now, so please just get to the cabin. Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Turn around like.
You have already
Yeah, I know.
committed to my completion.
I know. I can't do it. It's fine. It's fine.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink. Did you just say wink out loud? No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
That sounds good too.
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge.
So no one steals the table?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Table theft is a real problem out in the middle of the woods. Uh-huh. It's a bad neighborhood. It's like Amazon package day out here.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back. Very different. Yes, but why? Did he change it? Or did it change all on its own? Maybe it's a different cabin entirely. Now isn't that a novel thought? Maybe you haven't actually been here before. I hope this means you'll finally drop your ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. Don't get distracted by minor details.
Take the blade or just go in? Feel like if we take the blade, we're complying, right? Just enter.
I'm afraid I'm going to insist we take the blade.
Oh,
We're in a dangerous situation, and I'm not letting us go down there
Oh.
without a weapon.
all right. Skeptic
Sure,
says no.
She killed us with it last time. What if she turns it against us again? Yes, I'm sure. And I've already got a plan for that.
Oh, okay. Let's go with plan.
Still with those past life delusions, are we? I hope part of that plan is don't give the world ending monstrosity your only weapon. Because unless you've decided to arm the princess, I don't think you need to worry about her having a weapon. Peachy, we'll be fine.
Yeah, skeptic fix it time.
Okay. I'm trusting you. You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Thanks. I mean it.
Aw. Grab the knife and find
Door
mirror
to the
again, but
basement
skeptic
creaks
smarter
open,
than me.
revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Does she remember us? You walk
Oh,
down the
Jesus.
stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
She's really manacled up. Heard of saving the princess, not slaying her. I mean, it's you know, tomato tomato, right? Right? How's caveman doing? Yeah, so safe.
So much for cutting her out of here. Do you hear yourself right now? Cutting her out of here never should have been on the table.
Not a hint of gravel around her, though. How safe can she be?
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless. That was there last time too, wasn't it?
Yeah. Doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. Getting kind of hungry because people talking about pho, right? Ugh. Food.
It was.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's
Her
reasonable.
crown is even
We do
changed.
have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Just push those boundaries. Fish sandwich and fries, nice. Sit with her and play footsies. All right, what do you think, chat? Sit closer, or sit where we were told to sit? Because these are new options, so I don't know. Where we were told to? Okay. It seems a bit rude.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
I haven't gotten to this one before. Skeptic is new.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me? Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here? There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, so I'm afraid my only way out is surgical removal.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck? Or does she think she'd survive a beheading? You're right. Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her. Unless she really could survive.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
The neck one Stacy. For real. Just late night Furrow. Just activated.
Oh, are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
I guess what you said back in the woods really was true. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things. It's complicated things how, exactly? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency. A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck. Now hold on, if you knew this could happen, why didn't you believe us back in the woods? Why lay out all those hypotheticals? We didn't have to talk in circles. I needed you to believe this was your first time here, even if that wasn't the truth. I hoped if I pushed back hard enough I could cram this seeping mess back into the bottle.
Seepy.
And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative. That's pathetic.
Yeah, you tell him, Skeptic.
I never said I wasn't. I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright? Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark? The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much.
I hate to say it, but we've been working on a very handsy goddess here. I hate to break it to narrator.
Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that. I won't. Fine, but you won't get another word from me on the matter. Yeah, sure. We'll see about that.
Just give it a rest. This isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
What happened after I did last time?
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them. And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows?
It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
To cut you out. If you didn't notice, your head is in a shackle too. That other chain on the wall, who's it for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
What? What? Ma'am?
Maybe it'll fit.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
What's a chain on? Oh man, we could actually do that. Hmm. Okay.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
And why is that?
Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle, and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is?
And what? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it?
I don't know. Maybe it will.
He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate.
Okay, skeptic agrees.
But what if he's telling the truth?
He isn't.
I am. Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall. The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity. I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next. What is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad. Is it bad? Yes, it's bad.
Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time.
Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck.
There you go, Sneaky. There you go.
And, as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement. Excuse me? Yes? Are we stuck here now?
Prison of the mind.
Yes.
Become your own jailer.
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
What are we supposed to do now?
Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve.
That's horrible.
It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information.
Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch.
No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
I was kind of curious about that, since she only uses the left side one all the time.
No. Yep. Wait, I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not.
Sometimes hot stove is actually hot. Not one for small talk, are you?
Nope.
That's rude.
Wait in silence.
You and the princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something. You're waiting for anything.
Do you get to save yourself? Would that be a thing? Oh no, Midnight, don't spoil yourself. Doc asking if you really want to jump into this. Sorry. It's okay, we can sit together, uh-huh.
This is so boring. There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing. But there isn't. Time passes. It passes and passes and passes. And the basement of the cabin remains much the same. It is cold and silent.
Alright, it's good to see you though, Midnight. Really want to accept the offer from a demon and teleport somewhere all alone? Sure he does.
At least the world is safe. It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything. But she's not ending anything. She's just sitting there. Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it. How exactly does that work? It just does. But your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time. And after that, even more time passes again. And let me guess, the cabin remains the same. If time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work. I suppose you're correct. Things are changing. The differences are small at first, a bit of weathering here, a bit of erosion there. But then they get larger and larger.
I don't like small talk, remember?
Still rude. You continue to wait in silence, and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls. That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happened to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode.
She hasn't starved.
I guess she hasn't. Even more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both. Time continues to pass, and pass, and pass, until suddenly there are no walls. And then... And? I think he's gone.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us. So this is the outside world. It's cold.
Like, but you do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now? What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
No, that can't be right. There has to be something more.
More. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The remains you've unraveled. You've unraveled. Ba, ba, ba. All right. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. Oh? You are at the cabin.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
Big chain. Do you know? Do you want to tell me? Send me back. I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Does I don't know what I'm gonna do when I find him. He does. When I find him, you and I are finally going to have answers.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
Uh, For your completion, then I'm not going back. I'm just going to stay here. Alright, so it sounds like we got one more.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
You think that anything is real up there? Do you think that we are real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something, but nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist. This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart. Do not mourn her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer. If I did, I would already be awake.
More vessels.
One.
Yeah.
Whatever you bring me next will be enough. And then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular. A final multitude. These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
It's the last stage before your completion. I'm not going back. I'm just going to stay here. Maybe if we quick save. Let's see what that says.
You've already tried waiting, but I understand if you need more time. I'll wait with you.
Okay, last time that just closed my game, and when I reopened it, she was like, "Hey, yo, what's up?" So I guess there's no waiting forever. We could do one of the other options just to see what that was like. If we save for realsies, maybe. Do we want to see what the other options are? Attack or destroy? We still need to play footsies. She looks like she may only have 2 feetsies. What about all the handsies? Though I guess it's a dress, so I don't know. We saved, right? We saved. Okay. Attack immediately. Your will cuts across the entity in front of you, but nothing happens.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
Okay, what about this one? You raise your will to end your life, but as it buries into the space your body should be, you feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently plucks the instrument from your hands.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Okay, so no choices allowed.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Everything goes dark and you die. Guarded vessel, bring the prisoner to her. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods.
All
You're here
right.
to slay her.
Does it matter what we choose, or is it just every playthrough, you think? Maybe...
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Tell me what my prize will be. Doing a good
It's
job?
a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Because it's always
The
chapter
interior of
2
the
where it
cabin is
changes.
almost entirely
So,
bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and the blade
Blah, blah,
is
blah,
your
blah, blah.
implement. You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous.
Don't let it fool you.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Nuh-uh. Okay. Yeah.
That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can talk things out.
She's right, we shouldn't. We should just drop the blade. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want.
Blah, blah, blah.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Hey Green, how you doing?
You go into this expecting to die. You're going to die.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
Oh, drop.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Squint at the princess.
You stare at the princess, squinting.
Sussy eyes.
She squints back. The two of you are going to do this forever, aren't you?
Me too. All brain dead. Yeah, it's literally that. It's literally that. Yeah, squint even harder.
Squint even harder. So does she. At least nobody's dying right now. You're going to have to make a choice. You can't keep squinting forever. Eventually, someone is going to have to blink.
Never. Ah, damn it. Okay. Damn it. All right. No more squinting, apparently. Narrator said. What are we doing? We slaying? We dropping? Like maybe drop? Because it seems like her versions are dependent on what I end up my reflection is, right? So if I'm more merciful, maybe better? I don't know. Maybe she won't. Maybe this is like one of those simulators where you have to raise the princess, raise the stats in certain ways, right? She squinted at us. We can't kill her now. That's the code of squint. Okay.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Be rude after that.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine. We don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship. I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
have my reasons. Do you think I'd just come here to kill someone without even knowing why? That'd be ridiculous.
And yet, you hesitated the moment you saw me. And you dropped your
Hello,
knife.
Golden. How you doing?
If killing me was really
Oh,
that important,
thank you so much for the
you have a
follow,
little more
too.
gumption, don't you think?
Hi.
So, someone put you up to this, right? And whoever it is, it's probably the same someone who shoved me into this dark pit and chained me to a wall.
That's a fair question. Who chained her in this basement, and if she's so dangerous, how did they manage to trap her? Why have we been left to do their dirty work? Don't give away the game, and don't let her distract you. That's exactly what she wants.
I'm right, aren't I? So who put you up to this?
Don't just tell her that.
That's cute. Do you believe that? Do you think I'm some sort of monster? If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
What if they're bad reasons, though? If they had good reasons for thinking I was dangerous, wouldn't they have shared them with you? I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want to leave. At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, but you don't really
Something.
know me, do
Yeah.
you?
She's right
Just-
about one thing.
Like I said, it's all about... So do you trust me, the prison?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This
Blah, 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 blah. Okay, Okay, she doesn't answer this. She doesn't answer this, really. Something key. We can never get the key, right? Yeah, I was like, maybe just Stib? Because, like, I feel like we would have had the best option if we had Skeptic, right? Because he said he had a method, right? Believe in Skeptic? We don't have that now. So...
Oh,
Stib.
have you decided what to do with me?
you know why you're here.
Maybe Slay. Alright. Well-informed Stib. Maybe?
You charge the princess, blade
Oh.
trembling in your hand. You've already lost the battle.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow, wow, wow.
She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow.
We shouldn't have hesitated.
But she doesn't
Oh,
stop there.
damn.
She kicks you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones, making sure you stay down.
Sneaky's loving this, huh? Yeah, it is the sneaky end.
As you lie, crushed and broken on the basement floor, the princess kneels on your throat with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity.
Okay. Okay.
You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand.
Oh, so
Now look
fear.
at me.
Maybe fear's the last one?
Is Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
Oh, that's a sneaky line if I've ever heard, huh? Huh? Yeah, it really is the sneaky end. Man. Was that last loop?
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out of your lungs.
This is the end, isn't it?
He's disappointed in me.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Tower.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that
I'm ready.
path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I was saying to fall in that last loop was more chains. That is true. Alright.
Again? People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. What does it matter what he
There we
knows?
go!
There's nothing we can do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again.
Broken.
She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself. Those are two very different questions. Let's say for a moment that this really is. You died last time, which probably only happened
Of course we died. We couldn't land a single blow on her, and she broke every bone in our body before she decided to let us die.
We can get up and heal her.
What were we supposed to do to stop her then? What are we supposed to do to stop her now? It's pointless.
She's just a princess. Slaying her shouldn't have been difficult, but congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything?
If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Just so sassy. Over and
What do you
over.
mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. The princess killed...
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, if it's the latter, what do you think the people there lived happily ever after?
If she ended the entire world, why should we even bother? We might as well just walk up to that cabin, break her chains, and let her do whatever she wants. It's all the same in the end.
Just because she's capable of ending the world doesn't mean you're not capable of slaying her. Both of those things can be true at the same time. So chin up. I believe in you.
He believes. Alright,
Just be quick about it.
She's beat me to death. She's strong enough to beat me to death with her bare hands.
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine.
Am I going to end up being the narrator in this one? Just make believe.
Or we could pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending that we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge?
just a smidge.
I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself
but
included.
are we sure about that?
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
Okay.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with a warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will chime.
Yeah, it's probably fine.
Cheating? Why would she even bother? She didn't need to do anything like that last time. She caught us off guard last time. We'll be fine. Let's just keep our wits about us. At least one of you still has a shred of sense. Just make sure you listen to him and not that whiner.
Wow.
If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
I don't want to talk about it.
The interior of the cabin is larger
Oh.
and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
All right, I have to climb a ladder to get that? What happened to the table?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yeah, just get some uppies for the knife. Just have Entity Mommy lift us up.
Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small. We are small.
Every time we approach the mirror, it doesn't do anything, right?
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. Who cares if there's a mirror? We're all going to die anyway. And I'm sure that if we looked in there, we'd just see something sad and miserable looking back at us. We don't need any reminders of what we are. It would only make things worse.
Wow.
For the last time, you're not going to die unless you let it happen. And luckily for you, there isn't a mirror, so no one needs to worry about confronting a grisly visage any time in the near future.
I do not like those steppies, not even once.
Though, for what it's worth, if there were a mirror, I'm sure that you wouldn't find anything sad or miserable.
I mean,
looking
we'll
back
probably
at you.
try, yeah.
You probably look perfectly normal. Probably. Do you not know what we look like? He knows. He just doesn't have the heart to tell us. As do I. And yeah, there is. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done. You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
It just goes
You
away every
reach
time.
forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Okay,
We should count
right.
ourselves lucky. Some things are better left unseen.
Maybe it's because we haven't fully invested into the broken, right? So, or our personas every time. I guess.
Take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope.
Blah 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 blah. He's just gonna deny it. Let's keep going.
The door to the basement so revealing a spiral staircase.
Wah!
Steps almost as deep.
Wah!
The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment,
Javi! Javi! Thank you for the nudes. Nom 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 nom. Sneaky, sneaky hobby. deep as you are tall, smell of incense drips from below for a moment. You just feel at
Huh.
ease.
This
How's
is
Javi
actually
doing?
kind of nice. It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Going down to visit Javi in the dungeon. Uh-huh. He's got home. Nice, nice. A long day by the sound of it, huh?
Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Oh, damn. That is a sneaky beacon right there.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
Ooh, woo. There we go.
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there.
We need to see her.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Oh, there was a booming princess voice ordering us around. Yeah, really, real dummy. Yeah, it was come down and witness me.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over
Oh,
you,
damn.
almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
Okay. All right.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
All will love me and despair. Yeah, it's some good Lord of the Rings there. Here's your Dark Souls boss. Tommy Mummies.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
Also, feetsies. Sneaky feetsies. There you go.
You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity.
Yeah, that's a very dummy voice.
Drop it.
Oh, damn. Okay, are we gonna be a brat? Or are we gonna be a nice service? Yes, ma'am. Brat? Listen, subby time. Oh, we got the answer. Both. The real answer is that both are cursed. We are going with broken though, right? So, though I feel like if we tighten our grip, she's gonna make us drop it anyway, right? Narrator, take me away. Gotta go subby time? Is that what for us? Okay. Okay.
The blade slips from your fingers and clatters uselessly to the floor.
We didn't have to do that.
And yet you did. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence.
Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel.
There you go. This hole. Yeah. Oh, it could be sassy. It could be no. I guess we gotta just follow through, huh? Ghost Princess. GTFO dummy princess.
On her command, you fall to the floor, knees painfully connecting with hard stone.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
There you go.
The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs.
Kill revealing she's into the subplot.
I could feel its fundamental truth awaken me. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny, and you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Well, that gives away the game, doesn't it? It certainly does. And beyond that, it more than lends credence to our conversation in the woods. I don't love the thought that in some other reality you failed to destroy her, but what's done is done. I can only hope it helped you learn a valuable lesson.
All she had to do was step on us to realize her potential.
You are the only one who can deal with her. And if you don't,
Well, she's let you know what will happen, hasn't she?
That's really the ideal for Sneaky, huh?
Then you shouldn't have trusted us with her destruction. She is inevitable. Can't you feel it?
Seize me, princess.
He's being melodramatic, but he's not exactly wrong, is he? What are we supposed to do to stop her? Okay. First things first, you're going to have to stuff those pessimistic thoughts someplace far, far away and commit yourself to what needs to be done. The stakes of the situation should be perfectly clear to everyone now. If you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off. You can't win a battle that you've already lost in your mind.
More broken hypes her up, the more my desire for Dark Souls boss fight goes up. Maybe Neef combat roll, go go. Alright. Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be. Care if something new comes after I can't let you do that. Oh damn, you could just full on pledge yourself to her. You could just full on pledge yourself to her. No talking. Oh boy. Ugh. Join her covenant and be eternal servant. Yeah, give her the shasha. Sorry, his fingers, but we can. It says his toesies. Oh man. Like realistically, I'd like to try to convince her, but then I know, like, for the broken thing, that'd be that. But if our reflection goes to her when she's in her goddess thing, what would be the better answer, though? Trying to make her not destroy the world, or to be a bit more broken? I don't know. Kill, please. Okay, how about this? We'll save. This is the sneaky playthrough and somewhat the furrow playthrough.
Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent?
Let's go.
All you need to do now is break my chains.
It's singular chain.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to
Man,
say.
these the perspectives, these angles. Ooh, woo. Damn.
can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong, trying to conceal you from me. Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you?
Oh, damn. Here we go.
A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about?
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Damn.
Ah!
What is that scream? Ah! That is a scream of like, no, don't. I hate it. I promise.
Rise, my little bird.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Oh. Oh. Hello? New narrator, let's go.
Break my chains.
It's the kind of scream you'd hear in Fable before they had any kind of budget. The scream of the perceived.
And how are we supposed to do that? All we have is a blade. All you need to do is believe it's been done.
I guess we're down this line anyway. We can't fight back now.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
Oh no, you burnt your garlic bread? No. Sorry.
What a good disciple you are. Come, it's time for us to leave.
There you go. There you go. Just take her hand. We have no questions. We believe in our goddess, right? Obedient servant. Oh no! Just when things are getting good. But you do not take her hand, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns. No. Saved by the hand, princess.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Nice block, Eldritch hand lady.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
You approach the mirror. So sad. Rico, thank you so much for the follow. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Oh, yeah. Right here a little bit. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two.
Cold tears.
Oh, thank you. Ah, refreshing. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. And let's see, so you're the narrator. It's just Burb. It's fallen. It's fallen. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you. Where are you? Are you something like me? You're not me, though. What are you? So many questions for you. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that? Sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions? Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks. Part of me or something else. Just like Princess Y. Times I do this.
The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Ah. Okay.
I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Okay, really been different.
Of course. That is by both necessity and design.
Just to be subby. Did you win?
This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore. She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone. As you are now, you won't be able to will her into anything. You don't work the way a living being does. Not anymore. And as you were before, you couldn't be trusted with the knowledge of what she is. No one could be trusted with that knowledge. Intrusive thoughts have a way of creeping in and ruining everything. It's why I had to die.
But Fallen, don't you have teefies? Teefies? Running out of shards to ask questions. There's so many questions. Oh shit. Of all things, why is she a princess? Why couldn't she be an ant or a slice of soggy bread? People out
because among other things she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed.
That burp teeth. How is that existence any better than death, or even different from death at all? It's worse.
When I broke the cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you. Things won't be as they are now, but they won't be nothing either. Besides, anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave.
Not a living being? Why'd you lie to me? I mean, he... stuff. Okay. This is funny enough. I mean, I gotta pick this one.
Are you asking me to spend my final moments psychoanalyzing you? She wound up a princess because you wanted her to be a princess. As to why... maybe she needed to be beautiful, important, above you, but on a level you could still approach. A herald of things to come. I don't know. Gods are supposed to be beyond comprehension. I really shouldn't try and anthropomorphize you like this.
Worth. This hubris. I'm tempted to ask why he keeps breaking off, but it's honestly overall not important, I would think. But I don't know. Maybe if you made me, then what am I? This place doesn't work to stay.
It wouldn't work. Her nature as the shifting mound makes it so nothing can last forever as it is now. It wouldn't matter how long the two of you waited. Eventually she would find a way to leave. And then everything would change. Everything would face oblivion. And until then, the clock ticks on.
Okay. Got 2 questions left. What is my true identity, maybe? Yeah, 2 whole questions for her.
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Oh. Death of the author. Run out of questions? Okay. Lie. I think you're out of time. I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know that before you die for good. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks about all of this, say nothing, and watch him end. Whew. Dang, yeah, I'm gonna ask her. Sure, why not?
I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know
Now ask.
what you have to do.
As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. long quiet. All of this is you. Nice. The narrator was right. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. Dominant vessel, bring the tower to her. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Oh. Okay. This is fine. Oh, nice.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
Man, I swear she's evil just because you guys are subby once. It's a risk worth taking. My weakness.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
She's missed us. Oh, we could say we miss you too. About the echo, did you hear our conversation? But I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means. What happens now? Hey Kitsune, how you doing? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
What that means. I should have said I missed her. Nah. Okay.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Maybe another save, just in case. Another save. So many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave? Do you have a say in all of this? Why is this all falling on me? Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions that I need answered before I can make a choice. I'll let you out. An entire world ends for good. I can't do that. If you were always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked, if all of them would have led to this moment? There has to be another way. This can't just come down to me either destroying you or letting you out. I won't do it. I told you what was going to happen when we reach this point. Slay the princess. Slay the princess. I think it's time for us to leave this place, but I don't know how to leave or where to go. Tuna missed it. Oh well. Alright. Okay, we can hopefully reload unless it's a funky game, you know? Where they're like, oh yeah, you could save, but we're not actually gonna let you do any of this stuff. I don't think I could take this damage from subby time again. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna ask that.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you,
Oh,
Then so be it.
oh, 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 oh. Oh,
You become nothing. A black hole of self-loathing fed by the matter of your restless thoughts. You are terrified of a power so far beyond you that it strips the meaning from your every action. But at the feet of that power, the dark parts of you cannot help but burn away. Your inadequacy is reduced to cinders by the blazing light of the divine.
it's your favorite aspect.
When I proclaimed my godhood and presented you with a place by my side in my new creation, you gladly took it. Without me, there is no future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into consciousness.
I miss when that was you. Submitting to you was a mistake. I would have destroyed you if I knew what you were. You were consumed by your own ego. I won't engage with violence.
And through your lack of one, you too were consumed. Yet together, we were able to create something beautiful. To question everything is to deny the proof of reality that lies in front of you. By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. In believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck. But even then, you remembered the impermanence of the material and watched as the walls of your prison decayed into nothing. To be impermanent is not to end, but to change. And for the world to be impermanent is to make finite the suffering of all things.
Yeah, I mean, we placed the shackle on her neck for a lot of reasons.
Would you strip that gift away and leave them all to suffer in their permanence?
They'll get over it. They'll see permanence as a gift in time. Stop the fight early and surrender. Huh.
Or, in time, would they see it as a curse? Your liver drives the stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you, forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
Minded by emotion. God, I want that feeling back. Never left me. I want to engage violence. Get a.
We were both taken by the moment. It was how things are meant to be. A shiver passes through you as unseen fingers, cold as the grave, dance across your skin. They remember the violence you inflicted on them, and yet they do not return it. I offer you a path to your redemption, and you take my hand in yours. You felt the pain you caused another, and you were willing to sacrifice everything you thought was you to set me free. Without sin, there is no redemption.
Without redemption, there can be no sin. Sacrifice everything.
And without contrast, there can be nothing at all.
As the clash between you abates, the princess relaxes, smiling from a distance. The respite is welcome.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't.
These options really do let you simp for her, huh?
There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit up with it all. What do you think happens if we leave here? I never wanted to fight you, but how do I can't let that happen. I can't let everything die. I was told there's enough of you in me to preserve meaning in existence. I'm going to trust that's true. Fight a better world. I'm so sorry. You're cruelty itself, and I cannot let you exist. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you. And I won't let you free. Done everything you can to make me understand your perspective. You keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you. That sounds like a really good option, maybe. Maybe? I do like that one. Going full, you can fix her, maybe? Yeah, let's try that one.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Hey, hero voice! Which hero are you? Thought you died whenever I looked in the
I
mirror.
don't think that's wrong, but I'm not sure it's right either. But we can worry about all that later. She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
Ready.
Then let's go.
No. Yay!
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
Is he gonna be narrator now? And like that for old time's sake? Is it just you and me? Did anyone else make it to the cabin? Is the narrator really gone? Take the blame.
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
Damn. Good riddance. I don't actually know how to feel about him being gone. It's funny, after everything he put us through, I'm kind of sad to see him go.
Yeah, it's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he?
Okay. There we go. We gotta do this one last time.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows. You know, come to think of it, I don't think he ever really mentioned the windows, did he?
Just full of ladies.
There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it.
No.
And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Okay.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
Yeah, nice view.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are, knife in hand. It really brings me back. Have you given up on talking? Have you finally decided to kill me? You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
Sudden, witness me. All right. What do you think? What do you think? Talk to her. Oh, there's feathers here. Please enter dummy form. Sit with her. Accidentally click slay. Guess we wait on this. What are we gonna do? I'm gonna slay you, but I don't know what other options are there.
No. I feel like I'm myself again.
I don't want to be a god.
Honestly, me neither.
I don't want to hurt anyone. Is there a way out of this?
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out? What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right? So, make me put it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened. Make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
Would resetting it do anything to help them, the people out there? If you continue to exist, don't they continue to die and suffer? Forget you. There's this back here eventually. Yeah. We're talking about this right now. How do we know we haven't done this before? If this isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again. Anyway, I take it all back. I don't want this. I don't want to kill you. It's too late to go back to being a god.
Fixing that is on you, not me. If you want me to help them, you'll have to make me help them. I don't think that's something we'll ever get to know. But odds are we've probably done it before.
How do you know that things won't end worse? What if when I make my way back here I'm different and I hurt you? What if I kill you? What if I let you bring about the end of everything?
Who cares? We've hurt each other plenty and I still like you.
Aww.
And if you're hesitating, then you must still like me, too.
Have to decide to do this every single time, forever. Eventually something is going to be different. What if we change our minds?
Well, if we change our minds, we change our minds. What matters is that we'll always have a choice. This is just the one we're making now.
I feel like the only option, again, is either reset or Or slay her, and the real answer is slay her, because then that'd be permanent, right? Resetting's not gonna do anything. That's gonna be just like, oh, it's a future protagonist problem, right? We don't even remember it, yeah. I mean, we could do the whole, like, I don't want to forget you.
That's sweet. But unless you do, the whole world ends, right? Not like I care, but it seems important to you.
Tuna's on that. I'm here to kill chaos grind. Yeah. So she's the shifting mound, right? Her domain is change. So killing her is sort of what she would want, I guess? But then things would be permanent after that, right? Nothing would change after that, right?
Neither do I. But we won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you. You brought that knife down here for a reason. Either you use it to kill me, or I use it to put things back.
I'm running out of things to say.
And if we do, nothing is stopping us from making the same choice. We could just keep doing this forever.
Let's just be a god again, okay? She can't have things just repeat the same over and over. That's not change either. That's true. Party up to watch this tuna jacket. Skip cutscene button and punch fans. We all have pieces of each other inside you now, right? So maybe there's just enough to keep change going. Well, he did say that, right? It keeps the world moving because there's enough of her in him, right? So I guess I'm sorry. At least say sorry, you know?
You and me both. Whatever world you want to build without me, I hope it works out. Despite our differences, I've always loved you, and I wish you nothing but the best.
You blink, and the princess is gone. All you have left of her is a small, melancholic weight that sits at the borders of your heart. The tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carried a part of what should be you. Things won't be now as they were then, but they aren't nothing either. I feel so bad.
She's gone. And I don't think she's coming back.
No, she's not. A small part of her is with us.
Is that a metaphor, or are you being literal? It doesn't matter, we don't need to linger down here anymore. Let's get going.
You leave the basement behind. Then the stairs. And then you leave the cabin itself.
It's quiet here.
The path and the woods outside are an empty canvas, but there is even more to see beyond this place. The fruits of your labor, a world free from death. Set yourself free. Okay. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it. but it does not yield.
He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
Open your heart and bear witness to your new kingdom. All at once, the unyielding tension gives way. And then the shattering. You are free, and before you lies the endless expanse of absolute reality. A new absolute reality, one forged by your will and by a long and arduous cycle of bloodshed that has stained your hands countless times over. But there will be no more bloodshed in this new world.
Absolute reality. Who would have thought there was really a world outside of us? And who would have thought we'd actually wind up siding with him? The whispering, and the coercion, and the bickering. Everything horrible about being alive has stopped. I could get used to this.
That wasn't very hard at all. Speak for yourself.
I hope this was all worth it, because I'm personally inconsolable. Lucky for us, you have forever to get over it.
It's good to be back. Now we just have to figure out what to do with ourselves. Forever. No problem. We can do that, yeah?
Yeah, we can do that.
New and unending dawn. Slay the princess. Huh. Alright, we gotta load and save, see what the other ending is, right? And also, food's almost here soon. Nice. Nice timing. Real hive mind with Tuner there for sure. He didn't want a simp. He didn't want a simp. Nice. Spoons the cat is such a nice name for a cat. Our song, finish the game. The good ending doesn't... Wait, the good ending doesn't count? The good ending doesn't count? What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean in the parentheses? You can't just throw that in parentheses on the achievement? What? What? What do you mean? If it was Rebecca, he would? Yeah, I know. Oh god, I watch the VO of the princess every now and then in Twitch. Oh, you do? Nice. Use track order for a special playlist just for you. If you like to take a screenshot, you can hide the UI by hitting H. Oh, that's pretty cool. Ha! Follow us somewhere else. Play our other game. Okay, main menu. All right, load. We gotta make decisions. She's also a VTuber. Give me that link. Give me that link, or at least post it in the Discord. Which one is she? Now I think about it. I didn't even look at the name. Which one was she? What was her name? Okay. Reader or plan?
Okay, if this is your choice, then I have your back. I guess I'll see you on the other side.
Nicole Goodnight? Nice. Yeah, I'll have to follow her. Thank you for that. But yeah, that's pretty cool. It's really cool that VTubers are getting some roles and stuff like that, because they're basically voice acting, right? For some of, at least, you know, some of them here and there. Yeah, narrator believes in you, Jones.
She takes the blade from our hand, a fondness in her gaze.
You could say it. You could say the words. I'm gonna say the words.
Oh, I love you too.
Was that believable? I don't know. Was that supposed to be tenderness? Or just like, I guess I love you too. Was that what it was supposed to be? Oh. Neat. All right. Mm-hmm. Backsies.
You're on a path in the woods,
Ayo.
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
We're the sentimental god and she's the meh onto the next god. Ugh.
You're here to slay her.
Okay, so... Alright. Do we have any achievables that we haven't hit? I guess that's the question, huh? Let me look at this. Oh, we have so many. Wait. We have so many we haven't done. Holy shit. I apparently thought. So, can I just say, I'm used to Chilla's art where there's like 5, 10, I don't know, and Fears to Fathom, which is like 5 usually, that kind of thing. Man, I did not perceive this at all. That is a lot. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, what? Wait, what? Is this, are we sure this is all the things from this game? This is a lot. This is a lot to take in. Lived happily ever after. How do I get that one though? See what's behind the mask? Oh no. Wait, what? I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna... Are we sure that's all the achievements on this? Oh, man. At least get live happily ever after. Are we... I don't... Yeah, forever loop. We're just gonna forever loop. I'm gonna have to look this stuff up. I'm gonna have to look this stuff up. Because it sounds like it's... Are there more, like... No one else showed up, but some of these sound like there's other... stuff. What? Let loose the terrorists. World? Good ending, you did it, you saved everyone? Maybe there's options I have to do while in God mode, maybe. When we're talking to her goddess form. Huh. Alright. Are there really that many? Steam's not lying to us, is there? Is it? Oh no. Let me know when Furrow's live, by the way. Alright. Alright. Okay, okay. You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of the path is a cab. We got that achievable, alright. Okay, so that is an ending as well. Alright. Okay. Yeah, no escape. It really is. It really is a visual novel. Just chatting for a party. Right as I typed that, it just went live. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do something right quick. Right quick. No. Okay. Okay. How about this? Save here. Okay. Now load. We'll just do this again. Load. Okay. That. Yes. All right. We're gonna. I don't know how to leave or where to go.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final piece
thank you.
lies with you.
Oh, come on. For yourself. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Another ending. Let's go. You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything is here except for her. Is you. Feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. You feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you. Blah, blah, blah. We read that. It does not yield.
I love you.
Take your hand. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. Oh? You are free, and she is with you.
It's magnificent.
There are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute reality, something that simply is. What happens now?
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
Step into the infinite. You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contains 1,000 more. You exist, and you are aware, just as you have always been, and just as you will always be. But the narrator is dead. Loser. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. There are no endings, only new beginnings. We did it! Another ending! Let's go! Alright, we gotta raid. we gotta raid a certain ferret. Nice. We're getting some endings. We'll keep working on this, I feel like. Maybe if people are still interested. Trying to frantically watch. Oh no! We missed it. Yeah, God hand-holding. Lewd. Oh man. Alright. And now we'll raid into Bloodborne. More conflict, more bloodshed. Get fucked. All right, we did it. We did a thing. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. There we go. Good job. Yeah, we did it. I'm small. I'm small. Yep, I'm still small. I am big. I did it. But yeah, Temp could be in. Gonna watch a noodle. Yeah, another noodle, a different noodle. Yes, we're gonna be doing Lethal Company tomorrow since Midnight bought it for a couple of us. So we'll do that instead of Beat Saber tomorrow. So I look forward to that, I guess. But yeah, drink your water, eat your veggies, take your meds, wash your booty hole, pick the handsy goddess, sim for handsy goddess, get some sleep, say hello to Ferret, and I'm gonna eat some nudes. I hope everyone else does too. I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye. 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 Bye.